I don't know how to put this, so I'm just gonna say it. I'm no longer a wagon guy. I'm now a hatchback guy. I'm Chris from AutoAcademics, and today we're gonna take a look at my new to me 2022 Audi S5 Sportback. So, before you call me a quasi-trader, I tried to buy another wagon, but there aren't any, and the ones that were available within 100 miles were either too expensive or not worth their asking price. So here we are. Assuming full residence in my garage is this 2022 Daytona Gray Pearl Audi S5 Sportback, and with 22,000 miles on its odometer, I think it looks pretty good with standard features such as matrix design LED headlights, LED daytime running lights and LED tail lights with dynamic turn indicators, quattro all-wheel drive, hands-free power tailgate, and well, that's about it because everything else on the outside is an option. Standard interior features include a 3-spoke multifunction steering wheel with shift paddles, Audi Drive Select, Audi MMI touch display with 10.1-inch screen, auto-dimming interior mirror with compass, carbon Atlas inlays, diamond-stitched S-Sport seats with power side bolsters and massage function, HomeLink garage door opener, heated front seats, integrated toll module, panoramic sunroof with tilt and slide, 40-20-40 split folding rear seat back, 3-zone climate control with digital rear display, illuminated front door sills, stainless steel pedal caps, wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, front USB ports and 12-volt outlet, and push button start. Safety features include adaptive front airbags, driver's knee airbag, front thorax side airbags, and head curtain airbags, tire pressure monitoring system, rear view camera, and Audi Presense City, which includes forward collision warning and avoidance assistance, as well as lane departure warning. Now for the good stuff. This S5 has the Premium Plus package for $3,600 that adds auto-dimming power folding exterior mirrors with memory, Sirius XM with 360L, Audi Advanced Key, memory for driver's seat, parking system plus, leatherette covered center console and door armrests, Audi side assist with Presense rear, Audi virtual cockpit, rear USB charge ports and 12-volt outlet, adaptive cruise control with traffic jam assist, Audi active lane assist, heated steering wheel with hands-on detection, and top view camera system. Next is the S Sport package that adds the Sport Adaptive Damping System, Sport Rear Differential, and red brake calipers for $2,500. The Black Optic package includes bicolor 20-inch 5 twin-spoke polygon design wheels with 265/30 series Continental Contisport Contact Summer tires, and black exterior trim and mirror housings for $1,400. The fine Napa leather seats cost $1,000. The 19-speaker 755-watt Bang & Olufsen sound system with 3D sound costs $950. The Sport exhaust resonator costs $950. Black Audi rings and badges cost $550. Audi S-Beam projection costs $275. The Audi Gawd all-weather floor mats cost $205. And finally, the Daytona Gray Pearl Effect paint costs $595. Subtract $250 for the Audi phone box credit, and you get a total M.S.R.P of $67,720. When buying a used car, you get what you get when it comes to features and condition. But appearance-wise, this S5 Sportback has everything I wanted. I didn't want to pay full price, so I found a car with some depreciation, yet made sure it still had some factory warranty too. You know, just in case. I absolutely love the blacked out badges, and these 20-inch wheels have super sticky Continentals on them. From what I understand, tread life isn't that good, but I'll probably need to swap in some all seasons for the winter anyway. So let me know if you have any suggestions in the comment section below. The brakes are 13.8-inch 6-piston ventilated front and 13-inch single-piston ventilated rear, and I added a 35% tint on the side and rear windows for some additional privacy to help keep the solar rays out, and because it looks cool too. And the Sport exhaust doesn't sound too bad either. Another feature I love about this car is its utility. Coming from a Wagon, I like my space, and while it's not quite as large as the CTS Wagon, it's still decent with 21.8 cubic feet behind the rear seats. Remove the privacy shelf, then fold the 40-20-40 rear seats down, and you get 35 cubic feet in all. There's some netted cubbies, grocery hooks, cargo tie-downs which I use to secure the jack, as well as a compact spare and a few other tools under the floor. The S5 is powered by a 3-liter turbo-fuel stratified injection V6 engine that makes 349 horsepower and 369 pound-feet of torque. An 8-speed Tiptronic automatic transmission with quattro permanent all-wheel drive sends power to all 4 wheels. 0 to 60 arrives in 4.5 seconds with a limited top speed of 155 miles per hour. EPA estimated fuel economy is rated at 21 miles per gallon city, 30 miles per gallon highway, with a combined rating of 24 miles per gallon. Thanks to dynamic mode, I've been achieving an average of 21.4 miles per gallon during testing on the recommended premium fuel.
You might assume that the swoopy roofline would limit space in the back seats, but in reality, it's fine. No issues with head or legroom. I wouldn't try to add a middle passenger back here for long trips. I mean, that's what my wife's Q7 is for. But those in the outboard seats will be happy with their contoured and supportive seat backs. You get your own zone for climate control, USB-A charge ports and 12-volt outlet, cup holders in the armrest and doors, and these map pockets behind the seats to hold, maps? I'm pleased with the cockpit of this car too. The perforated steering wheel feels nice, the carbon fiber looks cool, and these seats are fantastic. The Nappa leather is soft and the bolstering keeps you in place. They have massage functionality too. I like the control setup as well, where you get the new touchscreen capability with the previous gen knobs and buttons for AC. The MMI infotainment system works well, and this Bang & Olufsen 3D audio sounds great. Well, mine will soon enough. I have a blown woofer in the door, but that's why I wanted the new car factory warranty in place, for unexpected stuff like this. So, now that we've addressed all of that, it's time to take it out and see how it drives. So, let's begin with the day-to-day attributes first. Not only is this a decent family car as far as space is concerned, but it's also rather comfortable too. The suspension is adaptive, so you can soften it up to your liking, and the exhaust is too, allowing it to be pretty quiet as you commute around town. And speaking of quiet, the cabin is well insulated. There's only a little bit of wind noise, as well as a bit of tire noise to match. I think the latter has to do with the Continental tires though. Their sidewalls are super thin and pretty firm too. A different tire would quiet and soften things up a bit. This car also has quattro all-wheel drive, and while I haven't truly had an opportunity to experience it yet, it will add a bit more peace of mind once the weather turns bad. Interestingly enough, While the standard A5 has a dual clutch transmission, this S5 has a more traditional automatic. And when in auto mode, it's tuned more for efficiency, so you'll get a bit of hesitation if you're cruising around, then get on the gas quickly. Not too much of a problem unless you get on it hard, because the turbo will then spool up while you're waiting for the transmission to downshift, giving you a big burst of power when you least expect it. But put it in dynamic mode, and everything livens up. I love how it burbles and pops when you lift off the throttle, and it has just enough volume to keep things fun without being too obnoxious. That sluggish transmission becomes more responsive, as does the throttle, and the exhaust becomes much louder. The suspension becomes just firm enough as well to keep it agile through the corners. Steering is responsive, and with 400 pounds less than what my Wagon had, it definitely feels lighter as I navigate my curvy back roads. Also, the brake pedal has a bit of travel, and you know I like something firmer, but they stop well, so I'm not too disappointed. Plus, visibility is pretty decent, and if you're wondering, that 35% tint that I put on my windows doesn't hinder my view at night. At the end of the day, this is truly what I was looking for in a sports sedan. Nothing too extreme, yet still lots of fun when I want it to be.
So there you have it, guys. My 2022 Audi S5 Sportback. Do I miss my Wagon? Of course I do. That car had a sense of coolness that few others can replicate on the market today. But I'm also glad I have this S5. It finally gives me what that CTS Wagon was missing: some performance. As always, like, subscribe, hit that bell notification, and don't forget to share all-season performance tire options in the comments below. I'm Chris from AutoAcademics. Thanks for watching.